Hello everyone, there we are again. As said before, this is a dead-end track in need of a bumper. So instead of buying one, we can also build one, which is a lot more fun. Over to the workbench. Cut them. This is just cardboard I'm using. It's grey board, about 3 mils thick, I think. Yeah, 3 millimeters thick. It's great stuff to work with, to make bases from. Well, then the 35, which is here. So, there we go. So we've got our base now. Now let's see what we can do. I have these wooden strip. I don't know what wood it is, but it's pretty firm. I had it laying around. It comes in these long strips, about a meter, I suppose. I'm cutting it up just to create the illusion of railway ties. So let's give it a go. They are exactly as thick as a tie, and I think if I cut them in length, the width will be pretty much okay as well. So let's give it a go. So there we are. I think that's close enough. And well, let's make a few at a time. These were, I think, 23 millimeters long. So 23, that's about here. 20. So there it is, the base for our bumper. We will fill this with gravel, with ballast, and there will be a bumper that goes on here, but we'll attach it after painting. So that's it. Let's go to painting. For the painting I'm using oil paints. This is burnt umber and some Van Dyke brown. I'll mix it roughly. It's quite stiff. And the thing with oil paints is that they are transparent. Acrylic paints tend to leave sort of a film over the wood, while an oil paint stays transparent and more or less pulls into the wood. So this is for me a sort of experiment too. I'm curious how this will work. Let's try it out. So in terms of weathering, I've reached this sort of technique. Look, if you place wood on one side, then of course water creeps in and it starts rotting away. So it's logic that if you place wood on the pointy end, that it weathers faster. So I've developed a sort of technique to speed up this weathering, whereby I use the pointy point of my knife and just start randomly hacking away, just to make cuts in it. And these cuts I can peel off with the knife if I go about it like this. And I try to let the wood splinter more or less in a natural way. So that it looks quite gnarly. And then as a sort of finish, I give it a good brush. So there you see. So this is where we are now. You see I've weathered it with all sorts of light brown and grayish paint. At the bottom I've made a bit of moss and algae using light olive green paint and sprinkling it in with a bit of fine turf by Woodland Scenics. So there we are. This is the end result for this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you again next time.